Okay, guys, welcome. GetFitCrew's team call tonight. It is February 15th. Happy belated Valentine's Day to all of you beautiful faces. Tonight is an exciting call because we have our very first GetFitCrew guest speaker for our call. Miss Lani is going to show us the ropes on like pages. She's gotten a lot of organic likes on her page. She hasn't had to pay. So we would all like to know how to do that for free. So she's going to teach us that. But before she does, I'm going to share my screen with you guys really quick because I have some things that I'd like to chat about before we get started, if it's going to work. Doesn't look like it is for some reason. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, because I can't see it once I switch it. Okay, so let's start this call off, and then we'll switch it over to Miss Lani. So we have our call tonight about like pages, but before we do so, I wanted to make this beautiful slide. This was like my favorite slide to make. Look at these names on this slide. I'm in awe when I stare at this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what is that, 8 or 9 people so far this month, and we're only at the 15th of the month that have points on the board for Success Club.
Wow.
That's freaking awesome for this team. Like me and Amy were saying, it was like we blinked and boom, the team is like growing and everybody's building their business and hitting Success Club and getting points, and it's just, it amazes me. I'm like such in awe that we have so many names on here, and I know there's more that'll be added on there. And then I wanted to do some PV on there because to me that's just amazing. So we have our 450 and aboves, we have our 200s to 400s, and then we have our 100s to 200s. So guys, for the new ones that aren't really sure how you get the PV, these are your volume from your sales and from your monthly Shakeology. So everybody will always have 90 PV. So that's why I always started at 100 and above. But that's how you get your personal volume, is what PV stands for. And everybody's kicking ass. You guys are rocking it. You're doing great. And then we have little Miss Rowe went rank advanced to Emerald. So I wanted to give her a big congrats on that. So that's a big deal. This is your first month. You hit it your first month of being a coach, if I'm correct on that. And she's also got, she's 1 point away from hitting Success Club. Hit Success Club your first 3 months, you get a free ticket to Summit. So push that, work on it. Don't miss that last point. Don't miss it by 1 point. And let's get you that free ticket because we got the Omni, baby. We got a rooftop pool to be hanging out on. So you want to make sure you're in Nashville with us in July.
Okay. Tanya, does that mean that Regina might get it too?
Yep. Any coach for their first 3 months, if they hit Success Club for their first 3 months, they will get their free Summit ticket. Now that
Marlene.
That doesn't give you obviously your free plane ticket, but it gets you like, it's like $200-300 just to get into all the Summit stuff, the workouts.
And
so that gives
and
you,
not to mention, it's sold out. You can't get in right now.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's completely sold out. So in order to get in, you would need that. Like they'll still give you guys your tickets. Like if you earn it, you get in. But for the other people that are trying to buy, there aren't any. So the only way to get in right now is for this. Or for when people start to give theirs up, then they'll, let you know that there's spots. There's a wait list for it. So, but a lot of us bought our tickets last year when Amy and I were there. We were pushing everybody. This is a no miss thing. Like going every July that should be your goal every year. If you can't go to all of the Beachbody events, this one event is the one that you do not miss. You do the live workouts. You are in seminars throughout the day learning. You just need to be a sponge and absorb everything. And I tell you what, from that summit just till now, so from July to now in February, Amy and I have grown this so much just from what we sat through in the seminars and what we bounced off of each other with ideas and the things that we learned. So a lot of growth can come just from a few months after. So it's really, really important. But I just wanted to congratulate everybody that's on the board, that has points, that has their PV. I updated this yesterday, so I apologize if any of you have higher points or if you have higher PV and I didn't get to move your name. But you guys are rocking it. I am so proud to be the founder of the Get Fit Crew and to have all these amazing people. You guys have no idea. But on to our guest, Miss beautiful Lani. To give you a little bit of background about Lani, Amy knows way more about Lani than I do, but I'm starting to get to know Lani a lot. I absolutely love her. She's got 3 girls in her household. She is a wife, obviously a mother. She's got lots of fur babies, cats and dogs. And do you still have your guinea pig?
Yep, 2 of them.
Cats and dogs and guinea pigs, animal lover like most of our Get Fit Crew family is. She's been a coach for almost a year. April will be a year. She is also an Emerald coach. One thing I can say that I have learned about Lani is she is a hard-ass worker, workaholic. She busts her ass in her 9-to-5 job, and she busts her ass building her Beachbody business. So it just amazes me to watch her day in and day out with how hard she works and how much she wants to absorb and learn everything. And she works so hard that she just wants it yesterday. She wants to see all the results yesterday. She doesn't want to wait for tomorrow. She wants it to already be there. So she's got the drive. She busts her butt. But tonight she is going to teach us how she got those like page, all the likes and stuff on her page without, let me stop share my screen so you can do yours, Lani. She's going to share with us how she got the organic likes. Basically what that means is she did not have to run any ads on her like page to get the amount of people that she had on it. So I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to let Lani take over from here.
Sure. If I can figure out how to do this. Hold on. Can you see my slides?
Yes.
Can you see?
Yep.
Nod. Yeah, I see.
All right, you're good. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Tanya about hit just about everything, I guess. I mean, I work hard and I want it now. I want it 3 days ago. And I've always been that way. And it's a blessing and a curse all in one, because right now isn't soon enough. And it never has been. So my favorite saying is, I don't even remember. Good God. Where there's a will, there's a way. And if you find the will, you'll find your way to do anything. And I believe that wholeheartedly. So when I first started, everybody said, you know, make a page. And I'll never forget Miguel's call about like pages. And once you get to 1,000 likes. So since June, I've had in my head, I need to get to 1,000 likes. Well, I didn't have money to spend on paying for likes. I was like, that's just stupid. There has to be another way. So basically what I did was there was a bunch of different groups or calls about like joining different groups and just kind of building your network. Because me, I don't go anywhere. I go to work, I go home, I do stuff with my kids, but I don't have an outside networking like group of friends. I'm not really affiliated with a church, or my kids are teenagers, so I don't hang out with like sports anymore or anything like that. So it was really hard for me. So what I did was I joined a bunch of groups, and basically find something that you're into. I have dogs. I'm a part of a lot of dog groups. I'm a part of a lot of network marketing promotion groups, for sale groups, because you can sell stuff in there and not have to really worry about sounding salesy because you're selling stuff. That's what the group is for. Vendor events. There's a lot of groups that ask for, you know, to post your events, or people that are looking for, all types of different events, and you can post all your events in there. Work from home groups. There are so many groups about people who stay-at-home moms who are looking to make an extra buck. You know, there's just a million different groups on Facebook that you can become a part of and make new friends. And you just have to find them. I do a lot of like ladders. And it's basically, it's a promote your business in groups. So one of the groups that I'm a part of is called Promote Your Business, flat out. So there's like 30,000 people in this group. Now, what are the odds that even half of them are going to see my post? I posted and I'm going to show you on the next slide, but just to give you an example, I posted something at 7 a.m. in that group. By an hour later, it had 90 comments on it. So people are seeing stuff, and there's so many people in there that if only 1% of them see it, that's still 1,000 people. So basically what you do is they have these like ladders, and it's like a like for a like. So you see somebody who's got a post about makeup. So you like their page, and then in the comments below, you put liked, please return the like, and you put the URL to your page in every single one. It's simple and it's effective. Here's the example. I did these Saturday morning, and I think I did because I got banned from posting in groups because I was a posting group junkie, but I got a lot of activity off of it. So I only post the same ad in 5 groups at a time so that I don't get put in Facebook jail again. But here's 2 different examples of what I did. And it's basically you're helping support other people. And you post your page, everybody likes your page, and you like their page. You make new friends, you find new clients. If you have no interest in their business, in all honesty, it really doesn't matter because Facebook goes off algorithms. They look at numbers. It's a number game to them. You wonder why people aren't seeing your posts on your like page because Facebook decided that they don't want to put you in their little number game that day. So that's why everyone says get over 1,000. So in my brain, it was, I need 1,000 likes. However I have to get there, this is what I'm going to do. I'm at 1,092. I got 85 of them from these 2 posts right here. So 85 likes from Saturday morning until today is crazy. And I didn't spend any money. It's unheard of. So, I mean, here you can see the numbers. I think I did 1 ad here in July. I did it and I got like 20 likes off of it. That was it. And I spent like $50 and I was like, I'll never do that again. But you can see where I did these like ladders where they spike and I'm getting 50 and 100 likes in, a 3-day span. They're all organic. They're not paid for. These people are, and they might be in different MLM networks, but that's okay because they could be looking for health and fitness coaches too. Just because they sell, I don't even know, makeup stuff doesn't mean that they don't want to get healthy and fit too to go along with their makeup. You never know. You never know where you're going to find somebody. I sent an invitation to somebody yesterday an invite to them who happened to be doing a study on recruiting. I about fell over. I was like, oh my God. But it was crazy. And we went through this whole big thing and she signed up for a free membership because she already had 21-day fix and she was going to join my next group. So I didn't know this lady. I just reached out to her and I met her in one of these groups. Okay, I'm rambling. Tracking. I did this 2 weeks ago, I guess, is when I created the slides. So you can see the growth in my page and it's all because of these groups and these like ladders. And I do a lot of, when you first create your page, you go in and you invite all your friends to like your page, which when I did it, I think it was like 500 friends. Well, if that friend never sees the notification because, they kind of get lost in the mix, you can never invite them to like your page again because they've already been invited. So you're kind of SOL on that level. So now, how are you going to reach these friends? How are these friends even going to know that you have a like page? That's when you start posting it on your personal page, but I just skipped a whole part. Hold on. Rewind. Okay, let's go back a second. Sharing ads in the groups. I share ads on my like page about different stuff, about, groups that I'm having, free groups, 21-day fix, size. I create them on my like page and then I share from my like page to whatever group I want to post it in. So they're seeing my name it shows up as Lani Castellanos shared Journey with Lani's post in this group. So not only are they seeing my page, but they're seeing my personal name too. So it all intertwines, and you're basically killing two birds with one stone, because you're sharing you and your page, and they're getting the information. That's another thing to keep in mind. And creating events. I create all of my events out of my like page, because again, I want people to get them to my like page. I know that they're on my personal page. I need to get them to the other side of it. So I create an event for everything. We run a free challenge group every month. I create an event. And once they click that they're going to the event, I send them a message to sign up for their free membership. When they sign up for their free membership, they have to go like my like page and click sign up through my like page. So again, I'm reverting them back to my like page. And with the events, it's easy to share the events. And even though you can invite up to 500 people to an event. So I go through my friends list and I invite 500 people. If those 500 people never look at the event, they're still getting a notification every time I post something in that event. Whether it's a motivational picture, whether it's a video, whether it's have you signed up yet, they're getting, my name is appearing every single time. I might be driving them crazy, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's just another way to get them to see your name. They haven't deleted me yet, so I guess I'm not aggravating them too much. Sharing. This is what I was talking about earlier. I share my like page everywhere. Hey guys, help me reach my goal. Can you help me get to 1,000? Like the page, share on your page, invite all your friends. I even did for a long time contest time. If you like the page, share on your page, invite all your friends, comment done below, and I'll put your name in a raffle for a free prize. I mean, you ask them to help you. Help me get likes on my page. Make it known, because they're not going to see it, because Facebook sucks that way, for a choice of better words. And you have to get it out there, or you're going to spend money. And I don't have the money. So I tried to find every free way to get the information all the way around. Share it from everywhere. I also created, I remember when I first started and Amy had me reading in the back office, I created a discussion group. There was something in one of the readings, and I don't remember which one now, to create a discussion group and invite people to join you in a discussion group. So what I did with this group is I basically throw all of my customers into that group. Once you've signed up for anything, I put you in this group. And in this group, I don't even know what I talk about. Half the time I talk to myself. I post silly things about kids. I post cleaning tips, cooking. I'm always posting food. And I post all my events. I post all my like pages. Tonight we have a live event for coaching. I post that. And I make sure that right off top, I invite every single person from that group into the coaching event. I have everyone that's ever joined, whether it was a challenger, whether it was a free, whether it was whatever they signed up for a free membership, I have them all in one place so I never leave them out. And it just kind of makes it easier in a way. And I think that's it.
That's awesome, girl. You did a great job.
Did I talk too fast? I always talk too fast.
I normally do too. You can click stop sharing screen if you want. You did a great job.
There you go.
Great job. For our first guest speaker, I think you kicked some serious ass. And you covered so much great material.
And I talk too fast. So if you have questions.
Well, it's recorded, so they can rewatch it or they can message you. You talk the same speed as me, so I'm sure they're used to it. They've been listening to me, Speedy Gonzalez, talk.
I just kept getting ahead of myself. So if you guys have questions, please ask them, because it's kind of, I learned the method to the madness. And like I said, I learned it the hard way because I did get put in Facebook jail. And I was like, oh shit, what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible.
I remember that Amy was posting in your groups for you because you were in Facebook jail.
I was so upset. But I mean, I got my first few coaches people that I never met, didn't know. I posted an ad with like, buy this for $10 and get this free. And this whole blurb about, the this and the that and whatever. And I had people comment just like you would when you're running an ad.
Right.
And I didn't know these people, and they signed up as coaches. I had 3 of them. Now I have only 1 of them. But
That's all right.
But I got them just by posting in groups. And I post in the groups. I have a log of like every group that I'm in, and I like, okay, today I'm going to post Hammer and Chisel. Tomorrow I'm going to post 21 Day Fix. And I post 5 times in each one, the same ad 5 times, and then move on to the next one.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing you guys want to keep in mind is like when you are copying and pasting like an invite, have more than one that you use. Only use one about 5 times that day. And if you're going to send more than 5 invites, then start using a different one. I have like a whole bunch of different invites that I use depending on what I'm inviting for. And that way so you don't end up in Facebook jail, because then Facebook sees it as spam. If you start to post the same thing in the same places more than 5 times. Does anybody have any questions for Lani about the like pages or anything that she might have discussed that you had a question on while she was talking? No, everybody's good? Tara's giving me the thumbs up. I guess that means she's good. Got it from Candy too. All right, thumbs up from everybody. Lani, I think you did great. That was awesome material. One of the things that you said that you do, I took notes. I took notes on your call. I liked when you were saying how, it's a help me help you type thing. Like I scratch my back, you scratch yours.
And that's basically what it is.
Give me a like. Yeah.
It's basically all it is, because these people are in the same boat that we're in. Whether it's Thrive or It Works or Herbalife, I like your page. Maybe I'll learn something from you.
I was just going to say that was one thing when you were talking, and then when you just said it now, it popped back in my head. When you were talking, I took like a mental note of it, because you were like, oh, well, some of them might be, MLM or whatever, which is all
MLMs.
Exactly. And what's fine and dandy, because you can learn from them. Maybe you'll see something they're posting and you're like, oh, I really like the way that they did that, or I like the way the verbiage they used, or the way they made that picture. Whatever, you can learn from them. And you never know. They might not be happy with It Works or, whatever some of these other things are. Body by V. Maybe they're not happy, and they might see some of the things you post, or they might see, about the team community that we talk about all the time and the way our team is, and that might be something that interests them more, and they might want to come over to what we're doing. So
you never know.
You never know. Try not to do too much judgment, because there's a lot of people that I notice when I'll go to send a message, I'll give a little bit of judgment, like, they're not going to be interested. And then I have to remind myself, no, I still have to invite them, and I still have to send the message, and they'll surprise me. They'll be like, yeah, how do I order? What do I send you? Just my email address, or do I give you my credit card now? Like, they're ready to type their credit card in the message. So don't ever do judgment or anything like that. You're going to end up screwing yourself if you try to judge. Just meet as many people as you can. Talk to everybody, even if, like Lani said, even if they're already doing an MLM type business, or they're doing something that you might not think they would want to leave. You honestly don't know how they're feeling about their situation that they're in right then and there. So,
and Tanya, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So can everybody else hear me?
Yes.
So, what you were saying about how you never know what anybody is looking for. Regina, the girl that I just signed as a coach, that is doing kick-ass.
Yeah.
She used to be with Isogenics, and she was like, these people were all assholes. And I always saw that she had Isogenics on her Facebook page, and it was always a big hesitation that I was like, she's never gonna, want anything to do with Beachbody. That's our competitor. It's one of our biggest competitors.
Right.
And when the first time I talked to her on the phone, she was telling me how these people were just so out of touch with what she wanted and what she needed out of her team, that the first time she talked to me, she was like, I could never have talked to them the way that we talk as just friends, and like, you know, it's a different environment how our team is. So that's just proof that you can't ever just be like, oh yeah, she's with this person or she's with that person, because you know what? The grass isn't always greener on the other side. So, you know, think about that too.
It's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. You never know. They might still be promoting, but it might not be something they're truly happy about. You know, like Tara was saying, you know, maybe their team, wherever they are, their team's horrible. You know what I mean? And you can be helping them. You can make their life happier. You can add value to them and give them that community that maybe they're striving to look for. So we just have to keep that in mind.
That I noticed is stalk your insights on your page and see what, I think I posted one a couple weeks ago, like just to show what posts are getting the most activity. And I know which ones I shared in groups, and those always have like way more, but keep an eye on that. And like, I know that when I post workout videos, it gets more attention. When I post selfies, it gets more attention. When I get, stalk my page. And not that my page is phenomenal, but it's, I mean, ask questions. You know what I mean? Stalk Tanya's page. Tanya's got like 5 million likes.
Do you guys know where to find all that information on your page? There's a spot where you can go and you can see the spikes in the post, and it'll show you how many likes a post got, how many views a post got, and things like that. I'll go into mine, and I can always take a screenshot and post it in our team page so you guys can see where I found it. But that's a great way. You always have to keep tracking, and because you want to keep posting what gets likes and what gets views. Because like Lani said, Facebook numbers, and they're going to keep putting in the newsfeed the things that people want to see the most of. The things that they see get the most likes and the most comments are what they're going to want in the newsfeed, because then they know Facebook is going to stay active. They know that content of whatever that person posts, oh, well, you know, Journey by Lani, it's always getting likes and comments. So we're going to always put hers in the newsfeed because we don't want people to get bored on Facebook. So just like your personal page, it's the same thing. You're striving for those likes and those comments. So make sure you're helping out your fellow coaches also, and comment on their workout posts, like their workout posts. You don't have to necessarily comment right after they post it, but you can even comment the next day, because all you're doing is helping that coach's post go back to the top of the newsfeed. So we'll help each other out as a team, like each other's pages, comment and like each other's content, you know, help give each other feedback. That way we can all grow as a team together.
One last thing.
If you guys have any pages that I haven't liked, if you guys can maybe put it in our newsfeed on the downline page, then I'll go in and I'll like everybody.
Everybody can put your link to your like page in the GetFitCrew.
You know that the Bombshell did one of these like for like things in the Bombshell group.
Yep.
One day there was one in there that was all the coaches, you know, help us out by getting more likes.
Exactly.
I mean, it's all about the numbers again. And another thing, I think Tanya, you had asked me to mention this a while ago when I did the call. I track everything. I track how many friends I have every week. I track I have a website, so I track how many visits go to my website. Every Monday, I write down how many Beachbody customers, how many likes I have on my page, how many Instagram followers for my private and my business page. Tracking is huge because you'll never know what to do different or what's working and what's not working if you're not tracking.
Exactly. It's always just like you need to track your business too, which I never did before. Like, you know, once you like your income of your business, the best way to track it is when you get your 1099 one year, know what that figure was. When you get your 1099 the next year, figure out what your percentage is. Because it's really awesome. It's a great feeling to know the percentage of the growth of your business and how far your business has grown. Candy has a big smile on her face.
Because you have to make sure you're paying your business fees.
So you don't have any issues with your BB business.
My adoptee.
Always track your business because you want to know what's working, because you don't want to just always have crickets. And for the newer coaches, if you feel that you're posting and you find that people aren't liking or commenting, trust me, they're watching.
I don't get any likes or comments, just so you know. If
Yeah.
you scroll through my business page, oh gosh, there are no likes and comments.
Lots of views.
Lots of views, but no likes and comments. Nobody is engaging.
Right. But they're watching. So you have to, that's where the consistency comes in. You can't let it defeat you. You have to just keep pushing through. And before you know it, people will start commenting and people will start liking. And they'll start commenting on the most bizarre things. Like I was talking to Lani before the call started. I did a post about toast today. Like, what toast are you? And I've had 50 plus people comment telling me what number toast they are. I just thought it'd be a funny, I like to find different Facebook games like that to play because Facebook sometimes can get so serious. So I always try to uplift a little bit. So I'm like, oh, this will be funny. Let's see what everybody puts for a number of toast. And I didn't expect to get that many comments. So something that you might think is silly or stupid to post, just post it because somebody's going to have fun with it. And it might get the ball rolling of you getting a lot of comments and a lot of likes. And next thing you know, if you remember how Facebook works, each comment, that post goes to the top of the news feed. Every time somebody likes the picture, it goes to the top of the news feed. So it's as if you just posted it. So if you got people commenting on it all day long, it keeps going to the top. And then Facebook sees you as, oh, they like her, and they'll keep putting your things on there.
That one that says post your last picture or the 7th picture or whatever. People love I always comment on those, so I know it's funny. And they become funny. They're interesting to you too, and everybody does it.
Yes, and around the holiday time, like, what's your elf name? I got a lot of comments. So like little people, they like to do those fun things, you know? They probably get bored on Facebook too, seeing the same things over and over from the same people. So to break it up, it's always good to find stuff like that. So we have more people that hopped on the call, so we're going to have to do another picture. But I'm going to stop the recording really quick. And I need my